So yeah, hello everyone. So today I'm going to show you guys some new engines that I got today. And before I start this video, there's one thing I want to mention is that there's a really big item that is the item that I'll start with first, and I'll pretty much work my way around. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of hard to say, but needless to say, let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about it. So pretty much yeah. For those of you who don't know, today I went shopping with my aunt, and I got some new Thomas items when I went shopping with her. Except one of the Thomas items I got from a like a thrift store place, you could say, and then the other two I got from Walmart, and I also got another train thing, which is basically something that I'll also show. But the big item, like I said, the big item that I got, which is the big bag of things, Thomas stuff, is the item that I'll be showing first, and that's the item that my aunt surprised me with today. I should mention, since when my aunt came over to pick me up, so we could go shopping together, she brought this over, and yeah. So without further ado, let me finally show you it. Yeah, so 3, 2, 1, here we go. And like I said, this is a big bag, so here we go. So 3, 2, 1, here it is, bro. And actually, let me just show you over here. Also, as you can see, there's Percy. I'm using him to hold up the phone because why not? So yeah, so here's the big bag of stuff, and as you can see, it's full of a bunch of track, as well as mainly track. I should mention. To be fair though, I did take a look at these before filming this video, but yeah, but there is some engines in here, which as you can see, we'll take a look. Like I said, I feel like I might take a look at those first. I don't know, but pretty much yeah. Like I said, let me show you guys each of these things one by one. So yeah, so let's start off with this thing. So pretty much yeah. Like I said, these are all the items that came in here, by the way. So this first item is a matchbox thing, since yeah, like I said, pretty much yeah. And according to my aunt, and as I heard from myself before, it makes sounds. So yeah, so pretty much yeah, it makes sounds and it lights up. So I'll put that off to the side, and yeah, like I said, let's just move on. Also, I'm sorry for the background stuff if you see any. Anyways, yeah, let's move on. So before I take a look at the track, let me show you guys the characters that came in here. So starting off here we have a Thomas. But what's interesting about this Thomas is that this Thomas is Thomas that you put on birthday cakes pretty much. Since I remember I had this Thomas one time on my birthday cake, but I forgot what happened to it. But needless to say, I have another one after all this time, you could say. But like I said, let me show you this Thomas. Since it's pretty much, yeah, since it's an engine that's not in the box, that means I won't be unboxing it. So I'll just be showing it here, like usual. So anyways, yeah, there's Thomas's face, side, the back, the other side, top, and then the bottom. And also, as you can see there, he has like a thing on the back. That's because he comes with a car. So let me show you his car. So pretty much, yeah, here's his car, which is basically just a red truck, which I'll move Tom's off to the side for now. So yeah, so pretty much, yeah, like I said, this is the front of the car, the side, the back, the other side, the top, and then the bottom. And then, yeah, as you saw, I can basically connect them together. And yeah, like I said, and let me have them go. So there they go. And I might as well push them back this way. So yeah, so pretty much, yeah. This is the first two items that came in this bag. Now let me show you the next item. The next item that I'll show you isn't a Thomas item, but I still figured I'd show you since it's a character that came in this bag. And yeah, here it is. As you can see, it's just some random train, but I don't mind. But here's the cool thing about it. As you can see, it has a light on the front, and when you press this button, it pretty much makes sounds. Like I said, I'll play it a couple times. So as you heard, that goes on for a while, but it's fine. Anyways, yeah. And then, yeah, here's the next one. So yeah, this is one of my personal favorite ones, the whistle. And then here's another one. So yeah, that's another whistle. And yeah, and pretty much, yeah, more chuffing. Unless that's all the ones that he does. needless to say, I think that's all. That's the only 4 things that this engine does, but it's fine. Anyways, let me show you. There's a front, side. Also, as you can see, it's the number 1 on the side. So pretty much, yeah. So he's basically number 1 as well, just like Thomas. But it's fine. Like it's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah. Here's the back, the other side, the top, and then the bottom. So pretty much, yeah. Like I mentioned, this is a wooden train. So since I have some wooden railway series planned, I'll definitely plan on using this guy for the series, since I feel like he could be a pretty cool character. But yeah, anyways, yeah, that's the other character. And there's one other thing I want to show before I move on to the track, and that is this item, which let me show you. And here it is. And as you can see, this is a mail car. So I have yet another mail car, but it's fine. But pretty much, yeah, like I said, this is the only Trackmaster car that's in there. And well, there were technically 2 cars in there, you could say, which was what first one being that birthday cake one, and the other one being, well, this mail car. But it's fine. Anyways, yeah, here's the front of the car, the side, the back, the other side, top, and then the bottom. So pretty much, yeah, like I said, it's pretty cool. So yeah, so I'll move that off to the side. Anyways, yeah, so since there's a lot of track in here, I'm just gonna take it out, and I'll get back to you guys. So yeah. All right, so now I'm back, and yeah, like I said, I started taking a majority of the track out, and this is what a majority of the track is. As you can see, it's pretty much, yeah, majority of the track that came in this bag was Trackmaster and old Trackmaster and new Trackmaster. So let me show you. So as you can see, this is the old Trackmaster. We got 3 long straights, a stop track, 2 switches, and the rest of them are a majority of curves. But the cool thing about that is that I got another pair of homemade the Trackmaster adapters, and I got a buffer. So pretty much, yeah. And now let me show you the new Trackmaster. So I got 5 long straights. I got 4 of these straights. Well, technically 5, since the other one's over here. But yeah, like I said, the rest of them are and I say the rest of them are curves, and yeah. And then yeah, there's that other straight I was talking about. I wouldn't say technically all of them are curves, since I got some other pieces here. I got these straight pieces. I got these really tiny straight pieces right there. I got this straight piece, and I got another crossing, or a 4-way. There we go. I got hill pieces. I got 3 buffers. There's that straight piece, and let me take it back this way. I got a really long curve for hill pieces. I got these curves. I got a bridge piece. I got these spiral pieces, which are all here. I got some more long curves. I got some and lastly I got some switches. I got some curved switches, a really long straight piece, or a really long straight piece right there. Switch piece, what am I saying? And then I got two short switches. And then yeah, also while I'm at it, I got 2 take and play track pieces, which are basically the same. We basically just fold them up. So I put them like that, and yeah. Anyways, I'll get back to you guys when I take out the rest of the stuff. So yeah, before I move on, I figured that I would show you guys a quick little layout I did of all the Trackmaster tracks, and I figured I would also do the same for the new Trackmaster ones. But for now, here's the old Trackmaster ones. So I basically just built a little layout using all the pieces that I got. So here's a little siding that I did. And then here's another little siding, which is basically these curves and the buffer. And of course, the track adapters. And it pretty much just comes back around. And yeah, you get the point. Point is that, yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's move on. Anyways, yeah, so now I'm back. And I built the new Trackmaster layout. And pretty much, yeah. So these are all the new Trackmaster pieces that I showed that came in that bag. Anyways, yeah. Also, one thing I should mention is that accessories like risers and the other stuff, which as you can see there, I'll take out in a bit and show. But I figured I would show that separately, because why not? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, yeah, let me show you the layout. Also, once again, I'm sorry for the background stuff. Anyways, yeah, so there's the layout. Like, so I'll take you this way. Also, there's some other characters that I've shown before. And yeah, you get the point. Alright. Anyways, yeah, those are the ones I just got today, as you saw. So yeah, so I figured I'd show you. And yeah, like I said, overall, I'm sorry for how my room is, but yeah, but like I said, pretty much, yeah, you get the point. So yeah, it's kind of hard to show, but let me show you this way. And yeah, like I said, pretty much yeah, I just built a random layout, and like I said, let me show you this way. So yeah, so pretty much yeah, you get the point. Anyways, yeah, so that's the new Trackmaster one. Now let's move on. Anyways, so yeah, now I'm back, and here's the last. Pretty much yeah, here's the last of the track that was in there, and this track is Adventures track. So this is all the Adventures pieces that was in there. So as you can see, this is a long straight piece. These like another like straight piece, like I don't know the size of this one. These like straight pieces, like little ones, but this is like a tiny one. I don't know, honestly I don't even know. Anyways, yeah, we have a switch piece, and the rest of them, and the majority of them are curves. And the last piece is this Sodor search and rescue piece, which is pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, that's the final piece of the track. And just like with the other tracks I showed you, I figured that just like with the other tracks I showed you, I plan to make these into like a little layout. So I'll get back to you guys when I do that. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, so now I'm back, and here's the little layout I built using all of the adventures pieces. Also, a little side note, like I said, I finally have, like I mentioned, how I finally have adventures pieces. Like, pretty much, yeah, I'm finally pretty much, yeah, I'm glad I finally have adventures pieces, since even though technically I already had some adventures like pieces, except they weren't really adventures. It's like kind of hard to say. It's like some off-brand thing, but it's like kind of hard to say. But either way, I finally have some actual proper adventure pieces, you could say. And what's cool is that I have the Superstation, which means I have the adapters to adventures. So yeah, so pretty much yeah, that means I can connect them, and yeah. And since I already had adventures engines, since I already had some of the adventures engines, that means that I can officially run them on on their proper track, even though I could already use them on the Superstation, but you get what I mean. Anyways, yeah. So here's a little oval I did, and then the switch I basically switched off into these pieces, and in yeah. So pretty much yeah. Let's just move on. Also, another thing I figured I'd show you is I connected the two take and play things that were in that bag together, and yeah, like I said, I connected them over there, since pretty much yeah, they're basically ovals, and there's not much you can do with them. But pretty much yeah, like I said, I figured I'd show you that as well. Anyway, so yeah, so now I'm back once again, and pretty much yeah, these are all the other things that were in the bag, and I figured that I would also show you the other random things that are in there, but I'll do that in a second. So like I said, so here are the other things, or like the accessories you could say. So as you can see, these are some support pieces. There's 5 of them. There's 2 bridge pieces. These 2 things are also bridge pieces, but unfortunately I couldn't find the other thing that they go to. So unfortunately those 2 I'm not going to be able to use. These 2 I could probably use on that bridge thing that you saw, which I probably will use. I don't know. And then these 2 are also riser pieces, which they go to that one riser thing that I showed. I don't know if you saw it that well. And then here's another rising thing for a spiral. I don't know if I showed you this one or not, but that's another one. Here's a tunnel that was in there. And lastly, here's a station that was in there. And I can't tell if this is a station or a house, but this one looks like it's old Trackmaster. So yeah, so either way, that's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, now I'll show you the other random things. Anyways, yeah, so now I'm back. So pretty much, yeah, here's the final things that were in that bag, which let me show you the empty bag. Like I said, so yeah, so pretty much, yeah, it's officially all the rest of the stuff that's in this bag. But also, as you can see, the bag is unfortunately broken, since usually you'd open the bag on the zipper part, but unfortunately it got broke, but it's fine. Anyways, let me show you the other things. So pretty much, yeah, these are the other random things that were in there. So it's like a ramp thing, whatever you call it. I don't know what this thing is. It's like what is it? It's an air thing, it says. There was a Nerf boat that was in there. This random thing. A pair of glasses, which I'm pretty sure that those are fake. And then there were these 2 things in there. There were 2 signs in there. Whatever this thing is, I don't know what you call it. And this ramp piece. Like I said, I can't really tell what this is for. I can tell what any of these are for. But yeah. So pretty much, yeah, these are all the other random things that were in there. I figured I'd show you that as well. So yeah, so that's pretty much all the things that was in the bag. And now let's move on to the other new engines that I got. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, so pretty much yeah, I'm back. And yeah, like I said, now without further ado, let me show you guys the other new engines that I got. So starting off here we have here we have this Thomas. Now, one thing I should mention is that this is the Thomas I got at the thrift store. And yeah, like I said, well, pretty much, yeah, like I said, we went to a thrift store like usual. Since whenever I go with my aunt, we usually go to thrift store. We pretty much, yeah, we usually go to thrift stores together, like Goodwill and some other places. But pretty much, yeah, you get the point. And the other thrift store that we went to after Goodwill, they had this Thomas there, which I'll show. And yeah, one thing I should mention is that my aunt paid $2 for this, since, like I said, my aunt usually gets me. Usually, it's my aunt that ends up. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that my aunt is the one that buys things for. Since for me, I don't carry around money. I know what I'm saying, but my family members don't mind buying me stuff, and I always, like I said, I always tell them how thankful I am. You know what I'm saying? Since I really appreciate everything my family does for me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like I said, I figured I'd tell you that. So let me show you this Thomas. So as you can see, there's his face. And yeah, like I said, there's the front, the side, the back, the other side, the top, and then the bottom. Also, I should mention, I don't know if you noticed, but I can't tell, but he's like kind of sun bleached, you could say. Like, since I remember Train Boy talking about that in one of his videos. But pretty much, yeah. Also, another thing I should mention is that he's really corroded. Since when I tried to put batteries in this guy, the batteries were really corroded. And pretty much, yeah, I don't know if he even works anymore. And yeah, and the dome which you press, I guess, to make it work, I don't know if it works or not. Also, one thing I should mention is that I have a Thomas like this already. But pretty much, yeah, I figured I'd show you that. Anyways, yeah, I figured I'd tell you about that. Anyways, yeah, let's move on, shall we? Next up here, we have another thing that I got at the thrift store. And yeah, here it is. So this is the other thing I got at that same thrift store where I got that Thomas from, which is basically a train kit where you can like build your own train, and I might make a video of me building this train. I don't know. Also, one thing I should mention is that my aunt opened the box in the store and she was like checking to see if everything was there. I don't know if everything's there or not. Like since she didn't spend too much time looking at it, and needless to say, yeah, like I figured I'd tell you about that. I like some. And then another thing I should mention is that my aunt paid $650 for this, which is not bad. Like I say, it's pretty cool. And yeah, like I said, pretty much yeah. So that's pretty much that item. Anyways, yeah, let's move on. So pretty much yeah, here are the final two items that I got in this video, and these are the two engines that I got at Walmart. So anyways, yeah. So let me show you them. So first off, here is all engines go Nia. Well, this is the motorized one. Now, one thing I should mention is that I already have her, but I wanted to get another one of her because, well, like I said, I forgot why, but needless to say, I wanted to get an extra one of her along with some other characters, and one of the other engines that I wanted to get an extra version of, I did end up getting an extra version of him, but you'll see him in a second. Anyways, yeah, so let me show you Nia. So needless to say, I plan to do an unboxing of these two engines that I got from Walmart. So anyways, yeah, there's the front of her. Except I gotta show you that, and then yeah, the other side of the box, the back, and yeah, like I said, top, and then the bottom of the box, which I'll spend some, pretty much yeah, I'll spend more time talking about them when I do the unboxing of them. Anyways, yeah, so the final item for this video, and the final, actually yeah, pretty much yeah, the final item for this video, and the last item I got from Walmart today is this engine, which let me show you, and that is all engines go motorized diesel, and this is the other one that I was talking about that I wanted to get an extra version of. So needless to say, even already have these two, I wanted to get an extra version of them because, well, yeah, since I like to make customs, and in general, I just like to have engines as replacements just in case. You know what I'm saying? So let me show you. Like so, let me tell you something about this diesel. Before I show you the diesel's face, let me tell you something interesting about this diesel. As you see, well, pretty much yeah, as you'll see, this diesel has a factory error, and pretty much the factory error is the face. Which, without further ado, let me show you, and you're gonna be surprised. So, here is that diesel's face, and yeah, to be honest, I can't tell if this is a factory error or not, but his face just looks really strange to me. Like, can somebody tell me if that's a factory error or not? I honestly cannot tell, but yeah, but I figured I'd tell you that. Anyways, yeah, so once again, I'll show you that, and then here's the back of the other side of the box, and here's the back of the box, and top, and then on the bottom, I'll show you. So needless to say, that's all the items for this video, and needless to say, yeah, excellent. Overall, as you saw, I got a lot of new Tom items today, mainly from that one bag, mainly from that one big bag in general, is where a majority of the items came from. But pretty much, yeah, you get the point. Point is that, yeah, that's pretty much all I'm saying. But before I end this video, two things I'll mention. First thing is, I'm sorry if I accidentally got my words mixed up. And second thing is, I'm sorry if I accidentally said something bad by mistake. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much all I'm saying. Same with you. Thanks for watching, and bye everyone. Bye.